हाय एवरीवन। तो आज हम वेस्टर्न फिलोसफी रिकॉर्ड टू कांत के PYQs को पास आउट करते हैं। बस फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन है इसमें, डिस्कस द बॉडी ड्यूअलिज्म्स ऑफ डिकॉटिस। नाउ इसमें what we have to written in this exam that the Descartes is the problem of mind body dualism, where he says where he divided his philosophy into two ways, into two different parts. First is mind and second is body, and he used the concept of pineal gland when both are they interact with each other. We have to totally write about it. And what is second question? In God, what essence is not distinct from his existence? The necessity of existence is not distinct from the necessity of existence. Explain reference to Spinoza notion of substance. दरअसल इसमें हमें क्या लिखना है, जो मोनोइज्म है, मोनोइज्म की जो थ्योरी दी है स्पिनोज़ा ने, तो उसके बारे में हमें पूरा लिखना है, उसकी थ्योरी पढ़नी है. ओके, देन वी हैव एक्सप्लेन व्हाट लेमनेज स्टैंड बाय ट्रूथ ऑफ रीज़न एंड ट्रूथ ऑफ फैक्ट. इसकी अपनी थ्योरी देनी है. नेक्स्ट, डिस्कस द आर्गूमेंट्स गिवन बाय लोकी टू रेफ्यूट इनहेरिट आइडियाज़. जॉन लॉकी के जो इनहेरिट आइडियाज़ हैं उनके बारे में लिखना है कि उसके आइडिया क्या थे, क्या आर्गूमेंट थे, उन्होंने कैसे दिया था अपने आर्गूमेंट्स. क्या होना चाहिए कि हमें रेशनल सोचना चाहिए, ना कि हम कोई भी चीज़ हो उस पर ब्लाइंडली बिलीव कर लें. मान लो जैसे बारिश कैसे होती है, तो पहले बोलते थे जो भगवान है भगवान करते बारिश नहीं. द कॉन्सेप्ट इज डैट वी हैव टू थिंक लॉजिकली. तो लॉजिकली क्लड्स बनते हैं, बादल बनते हैं, फिर बारिश होती है, तो एक प्रोसेस होता है उसी तरह. इनहेरिट आइडिया इस टाइप के लिखने. Examine Berkeley's theory of immediate materialism. Then, how does Hume distinguish between impression and ideas? सबसे बेस्ट क्वेश्चन यही है. What are synthetic a priori judgment? Explain the classification of proposition as given by Kant. Then we have, if we talk about 2019 क्वेश्चन की बात करें हम, नंबर 1 is what is Descartes' method of doubt? How does to his first principle Kigasho erosum explain? इसका मीनिंग होता है आई थिंक आई एम. हाँ सॉरी, अभी कुछ बताना नहीं है इसमें, सिर्फ हम क्या पेपर डिस्कस करेंगे. तो उन्होंने जो डाउट दिया था, मेथड ऑफ डाउट, 3 तरह के डाउट बताए थे कि हर इंसान को हर चीज़ पे डाउट करना चाहिए. देन गॉड इज़ द ओनली सब्सटेंस इन द स्पिनोजा फिलोसफी, मोनोइज्म बताना है. Then explain the logic principle in the metaphysics. Then fourth, it seems a near contradiction to say that the imprinted the soul of explain the statement of John Locke. How does Berkeley prove that sensible qualities are mind dependent? Explain human views on impression and ideas. Discuss Kant classification of proposition. Then eighth question is, are synthetic a priori judgment possible? Discuss with reference to Kant. If we talk about the questions PYQ of 2022, we have the questions like on what basis could the distinction between rationalism and empiricism be defended? Elaborate with reference to Peter's Mark rationalism versus empiricism. This is the important question. How does Descartes arrive in the first principle of his philosophy? What implication does he draw to room these acceptments from his experiment? Then we have the questions. Examine Spinoza concept of the substance. What is the nature of God or substance? Defended in Spinoza ethics. How does the Leibniz modulate condition for the universe? Examine Locke's argument against inherent principle in understanding. Then, how significant and ideas to Locke grasp of the origin, nature, and scope. Find the Pino's arguments against the reality of material substances convincing. Justify your responsible with reference to Berkeley's the first dialogue between hairs and fluids. Hume account for the ideas of necessity connection. Examine the significance of synthetic a priori proposition to the Kant project in the prolegomena. Question is 2023. This question is, compare the construct the epistemological positions, relationism and empiricism. How does Descartes prove his own existence? Discuss. How does Spinoza profound theism and pantheism? Then, what kind of substance does Leibniz accept in material or spiritual existence? How does Loki refute innate ideas? Explain and examine Berkeley's concept of essence priori. And our last question is, how does Hume distinguish between impressions and ideas? What is the speculative implication of this philosophy? Then explain the synthetic a priori judgment and the possible according to Kant. How does Kant introduce the Copernican revolution in the epistemological discussion? This is the all about.